Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to our Overcoming Stress Masterclass. I am super excited to have you joining us today because it means that you've decided to take control of your life and of your stress levels. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a whole load of different techniques and tools that you can use to relieve your stress wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're feeling. Okay, so without further ado, let us begin. Now, I just want to make a little disclaimer before we go any further. This masterclass is going to include advanced hypnotherapy techniques. It involves being put into a deeply relaxed hypnotic state. If you have epilepsy or a psychotic illness, you should not go into hypnosis. And if you continue with this, you're accepting full responsibility for taking part in the hypnosis and agreeing that I, Natasha Karyab, hold no liability for any potential outcome. And the outcome is mainly going to be reduced stress levels. So don't worry, it's all safe and it's all good. So my name is Natasha Karyab and I am a transformation coach and a hypnotherapist and a motivational speaker. And I've been helping my clients for years overcome all sorts of different things, from autoimmune illnesses, so fibromyalgia, lupus, insulin resistance, multiple sclerosis, to depression, anxiety, stopping smoking, losing weight, with love blocks, money blocks, reducing stress, being happier, improving their confidence, pretty much everything you can think of, all that is controlled by the mind. And over these years, during this therapy, which I specialize in something called rapid transformational therapy, which means that I can get you the result that you want in one session and no more than 3. And this was a really amazing therapy developed by Marissa Peer. And she is the leading hypnotherapist in the UK, and she's the lady who taught me how to do what I do. And that's how I can help my clients. And from all these years working with my clients, I like hacks. I like things that make life easier. So what I've done is, based on my experience and that of the clients, I have compiled this masterclass with techniques and tips and tools to help you remove stress quickly from your life, because we don't want to dwell on it. We really want to get ourselves feeling good, move on, carry on with life and live an amazing life. And this is what I want for you. When I'm not seeing my clients one-on-one, I also have online courses that teach people these same concepts. So I teach people how to heal their body, I teach people how to attract more money and become money magnets, and I teach people how to get the body of their dreams without diet and exercise, because it's all to do with the mind. Once you've hacked the mind, you can do pretty much anything that you want. Life becomes your open buffet and you can have anything you want any way that you want it. Today, what I want to teach you is how to overcome stress and just relax and enjoy the ride. So sit down, relax, and let me tell you a little bit about how we're going to do this. First up, let me ask you a question though. When do we experience stress? When do you feel it? When's it happening? And a lot of you will say, when things don't go my way, when people aren't doing what I want them to do. There's a whole load of different reasons. Some people will say, when I have too much work, when I'm overwhelmed with things, I feel stressed. When I've got deadlines, I feel stressed. But if we break it down, and I like to do that, I like to break it down into simple terms. And I'll show you. If you look at this like chart, graph chart thing. So we're going to have one axis that says happiness in the now, and the bottom one is vision for the future. And then if we divide this into 4 parts, so we start at the very bottom where we've got somebody with no vision for the future or limited vision for the future and limited happiness in the now. When we're feeling this way, it almost feels as if things are only going to get worse. We have no vision for the future. We have nothing that we're striving towards, and we're not happy where we are right now. And that's a really, really difficult place to be in. And one of the easiest ways is to start feeling gratitude for where we are in the now, even if we don't have a vision for the future. And what happens when we start improving our happiness is that things feel a bit better, but we're in the current moment trap. So maybe we've got a good job and we're going out every night and we're having a wonderful time. We don't have a vision for the future, but we're very happy in the now. We're so sure, we're doing all these different things, but we're not preparing for what we want, or we haven't identified what we want in the future. Now, there are other people who have a very clear vision of what they want for the future, but they're not happy in the now. And this is the area of stress and anxiety. And this is probably where you are right now. You know what you want. You have a dream. You know what you want. You can see it in your mind, but you're not enjoying where you are right now. Maybe you're trying to pay for something, a house, a car, or whatever, but you don't enjoy your job. So in your mind, you can see yourself in this car, having paid it off, in this house, having paid it off. You're super excited. You're super happy about that. But at the same time, you're not enjoying the present moment. What we want to strive for, what we want to reach, is the ultimate goal, which is happiness in the now with a clear vision for your future, because that is when you are a creator of your life. That is when you're in a position to attract and manifest all of the things that you want into your life. That's when you become supernatural. And we've been taught this a lot. Like, I like to bring religion into this a little bit. And as a Muslim, God has told us, تَفَاءَلُوا خَيْرًا تَجِدُوا, be optimistic and ye shall find. In shakartum la azidannakum. If you are grateful, I will give you more. Or if you show gratitude, I will give you more. So you've been given the two keys that you need in order to manifest more abundance into your life, and in order for you to become the creator of your life. You need a clear vision and an optimistic vision for what you want to achieve, and you need to show gratitude and feel gratitude for what you're feeling in the now. But I completely understand a lot of times when we're feeling stressed and anxious, it's difficult to remember to feel this gratitude and to remember to be optimistic about the future that we want. So there are a few things that we can do to help you along the way, or to help, I use them as well. It's good. It helps everybody along their way so that they can really become the creator of the life that they want, which is what I teach. I keep trying to tell people how to do these things, how to become the creator of the life that they want and the life that they deserve. And the first thing that we can do is you want to be gentle with you. Okay, when you're feeling stressed and anxious, you want to be gentle. You want to melt into the softness. So softness is the first thing. So get a soft scarf. Make sure that whatever's touching your skin is really soft and really gentle. Also, if you can get a nice jumper that's woolly and has a lovely texture to it, that's another really good thing to do. You want to embrace the gentleness, embrace the softness, and keep this close to your skin, because we want everything to work out for us, but we want it to work out for us in a really smooth, loving, nurturing way. And we mirror what we're feeling inside. So if you've got something scratchy on your skin, then it's not going to feel as loving and as nurturing and as gentle as when you're wearing something soft. And when you're wearing something soft, you're more in a position to receive and less in a position to reject, which is what you're doing when you're wearing something scratchy. Every time it touches you, you're kind of rejecting it. So we want to make sure that we are surrounded by softness. Make sure that your environment is surrounded by softness as well. Make sure that you have furniture that makes you comfortable, nice bedding that you can lie on, things that just make the experience more pleasurable and more comforting. The next thing we want to go into is I am enough. And this is a beautiful, amazing affirmation. And it's important to remember this. Like when everything is going crazy and you're completely overwhelmed by what you've got to do and how you've got to get it done and all of these different things, just go back and remember that you are enough. You've always been enough and you will always be enough to do whatever you want to do, be whoever you want to be, and have whatever you want to have. Because regardless of everything that you have been through up until this point, you're here. You're here right now. You've done it. You've achieved this. It hasn't been smooth sailing, but you've made it all the way to this point. So take a moment to just reflect on that and remember that you've made it here. Maybe you're in a job right now that you don't love, but remember that you actually got this job and you can get a better job. You are able, you are enough to get something better than this, and you will. I have no doubt that you will. Once you set your mind to what it is that you do want and you start feeling grateful for what you do have, you will find that the job that you want will come to you. You are enough to have anything that you want to have in life, to achieve anything that you want. If you can see it in your mind, that means you're going to be able to hold it in your hand. So hold on to the faith, keep the faith, and know that the power lies within you and you are enough. And one thing that I would recommend doing, and I do this all the time, is I write "I am enough" on my mirror all around the house. In fact, not just one mirror, all of my mirrors everywhere. And I just look at it throughout the day, and by looking at it throughout the day, it just anchors me back into that feeling of I am enough and I can do whatever I need to do to achieve what I dream of achieving or what I want to achieve. So just remember that and maybe write it on your mirrors. The next thing is a really cool thing, and it's one of the energy medicine techniques, and it's called the thymus thump. Because right here, where my little necklace with all the different stones on the tree of life is, right here is your thymus, okay, or your thymus gland. And if you've ever seen gorillas in the jungle, or you've seen Tarzan, they're always thumping here, this particular area. And the reason for that is because this is where your thymus is. And if you thump your thymus, just like this, like I'm doing right now, and you can do it right now as you're watching this, if you thump your thymus, you release a whole load of energy that will energize you. And I'm just going to thump, 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 thump. I am thumping my thymus and releasing a whole lot of energy so that I can give you more tips, tricks, and techniques to relieving stress and living your best life. So next we've got grounding, and I absolutely love grounding. If I could give people just one recommendation, one tool, one thing to do, it would be grounding. Grounding blows my mind. It blows my mind for several reasons. Reason one is because it's available to all of us and it's free. And reason two, because it is so effective, it's phenomenal. Okay, so I'm going to explain really quick what grounding is. Grounding is connecting to the earth. So it means going out barefoot and standing on the ground, on the soil, on the ground, on rocks, on whatever, as long as it's earth, right? You want to stand there, and what this does is it takes the electrons from the earth and balances you out. And if you don't want to go outside barefoot, you can also hold on to a tree. That will also work as well. And there are some really cool scientific experiments that have been held. And one was with plants. Like, same as humans need grounding, plants need grounding too. When they're connected to the earth, they last longer. So there was this experiment where they took these two sunflowers, identical, and they put them both in glasses of water, right? And one they connected with a copper wire to the earth, and one they just left as it was. And they found that by day 7, the sunflower that was connected to the ground was still alive and still flourishing, whereas by day 7, the other sunflower was completely dead. And that's the thing. Same as plants need connection to the earth, we also need connection to the earth. Now, generally, what happens with us as humans is throughout the day, as we're going around our business doing our thing, we are under the effect of the umbrella's natural electrical field, which is kind of like the Earth's electrical umbrella, and that's about 200 volts. And throw onto that your satellite transmissions, your wireless internet, your cell service, TV broadcasts, all of these other things that are going around. You need a place to relax, to remove all of these excess volts, all of this excess charge. And that's what grounding does. It gives you the opportunity to connect and take the electrons from the Earth's surface so it balances out your charge and it makes you feel a lot better. And like I said before, it's free and it's accessible to everyone. And if you're still not sold on it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into some of the scientific research and benefits of grounding, because I'm telling you, this is one of the most underrated things that you can do for you. It is like free medicine, free healthcare, free everything. Just step outside barefoot and accept it. It's there and it's abundant and it's for you. So please, I'm going to tell you about the benefits of it, but if you do nothing else, give this a try. Okay? So, being grounded can reduce your levels of inflammation and pain. So there was a 44-year-old woman with chronic back pain, and she decided she was going to try out grounding, right? So she started. She had 4 nights of doing grounding. Okay, so she did grounding for 4 days, and in the 4 nights that she slept after she did the grounding, she found 30% reduction in pain, 70% reduction in pain interfering with sleep, because she used to wake up a lot during the night while she was sleeping because the pain would wake her up, and 30% reduction in morning stiffness and soreness. Now, this was after 4 days. So they continued monitoring her for another 4 weeks on top of that. After the 4 weeks, she reported 80% reduction in pain, no sleep interference whatsoever. So now she was sleeping straight through the night, and a 70% reduction in morning stiffness and soreness. So that's a huge change. But get this, after 8 weeks, pain was gone. There was nothing left. It had all gone. The only difference she made in her whole life was doing this grounding every day, which was going out barefoot on the ground or holding onto a tree. And that was what happened. So another thing that grounding does is it reduces stress levels. Okay, so it reduces the cortisol. Okay, cortisol begins to normalize in your body when you are grounding. And cortisol is connected to your body's stress responses, and it helps control your blood sugar levels. It regulates your metabolism, and it helps reduce inflammation and assists with memory formation. Okay, so I'm going to show you this chart. Have a look at it. It shows you how the cortisol levels balanced out in 12 men and 12 and women. So it's 12 men and women, and it shows you what their cortisol levels were like in the beginning and how it all balanced out really nicely. And they say 11 out of 12 fell asleep faster. 5 out of 6 had less PMS and hot flashes. I have to tell you, since I've started grounding, I don't get period pain. It is amazing. I don't get messes with my hormones. Like, I don't have these ups and downs that I used to get where I'd be really upset or really angry or very emotional and very hormonal. Now it's so much calmer and so much easier, and I feel very zen most of the time, even when my period is coming, which is really good. So 9 out of 12 people felt more refreshed and had more energy, and 9 out of 12 felt less emotional stress, anxiety, and depression. And this was just from, like I said before, standing barefoot on the ground outside. Now, another thing that it does is it improves your circulation. It makes your circulation a lot better. And in this, I'm going to show you the difference between prior to grounding and after grounding. So in the first picture, you see the face is very blue, which means there's not a lot of circulation happening in the face. And then after half an hour of grounding, you can see that there are now red bits and yellow bits and more green bits, which means that the circulation has improved simply by grounding. So again, if I can give you any advice, like one piece of advice that you take from me, it would be grounding is your best friend. Use it to reduce your stress and anxiety and live a phenomenal, amazing life. Which brings me to another amazing tool that I absolutely love. And this is called the emotional freedom technique. Now, the emotional freedom technique taps on different energy points that you would use for acupuncture to release negative energy that is trapped in your body. So sometimes something will happen in front of us, and it might be something completely insignificant, but for some reason it sticks with us and it makes us feel really uncomfortable and we don't like it. So for me, what happens sometimes is when I'm driving, somebody will be rude, and for some reason that really bothers me. And even though I know that this does not affect me, this does not affect my future, it has nothing to do with me, that person was having a bad day, that person was reflecting their upbringing and their manners in the way that they behaved, it still bothers me. And it kind of sticks. I feel like it sticks, and I feel like it's hard to shake it, even though logically I know that it should not be anything at all, right? So the emotional freedom technique, or EFT, is one of those techniques that is amazing for removing these things that happen. And if you're up for it, I am going to guide you through a couple of techniques with the emotional freedom technique. So get yourself comfortable, and I'd like you to think of something that happened that bothers you. And it can be anything, from an argument with your spouse to something at work to a naughty driver being rude. It can really be anything, something that you're not pleased with that you did, whatever it is. And I want you to give that thing a rating from 1 to 10. 1 being least painful, 10 being most painful. Okay, so whatever it is. So for me, let's say the driver cut in front of me and he was rude and it really bothered me. From 1 to 10, how upset am I? Probably about an 8. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tap the side of our hand and simply say, even though I have this feeling, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this feeling, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this feeling, I love and accept myself. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the hand that we tapped and we're going to start tapping the different points on the face and body. So we start here by the side of the eyebrow and we just say this feeling. And we tap a couple of times. And then we go to the side of the eye, this feeling. And again, just tap a few times. Then under the eye, this feeling. And it can be either your right side or your left side, it doesn't matter. This feeling. This feeling. This feeling. So you want to tap the collarbone. Now this feeling. And now one method is doing the right hand corner of your thumbnail next, and you go this feeling. Then your index finger, this feeling. Then your middle finger, this feeling. And then you skip the ring finger and go to the baby finger. And again, it's this feeling. And then you can do that again, the sequence again. So again, we go this feeling here, this feeling, 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 skipping the ring finger and your baby finger, this feeling. And then you would rate that from 1 to 10 again. So for me right now, as I'm thinking of it, it's probably around a 5. Now there's another way or another sequence for the tapping that I'm going to show you. We do the same thing. Okay, so the tapping of the side of the hand, even though I have this feeling, I love and accept myself 3 times. And then we do this point here, this point here, and here, and here, and here, and the collarbone. But then we hit the side under the arm here, so there, and then the top of the head. We just tap that as well. And that is another sequence for the emotional freedom technique. Both are equally effective. It depends what you want to do, where you are, and what feels most comfortable for you. Okay? So the next thing is shaking your body. So you want to stand up and just shake, 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 shake your body. Shake all of the stress out. Just let it go, release it, let it loose. When you see a gazelle being chased in the jungle or in the Serengeti and it actually escapes, you see, once it's out of danger, you see it shake its whole body and then it carries on living its life normally. That's how it naturally releases the stress or the adrenaline that it had or that it needed to save its life. This is one that I really like as well. This is called the look up. And this is another thing from energy medicine, and I think it's brilliant. So your hands are electromagnetic and your eyes are electromagnetic. So you always want to be raising your energy up. You always want to be bringing energy up. And whenever you're looking at yourself in the mirror, always make sure that you're looking from your feet up to your head and not from your head down to your feet, because that will shrink your energy. You always want to raise your energy up, raise your energy up. Okay, so this one you do going to a mirror. So go stand in front of a mirror. You can pause this if you need to and look at your feet and look at yourself all the way up. And then when you get to the very top of your forehead, think of a wonderful happy memory and then just tap that in. Just tap your forehead, tick, 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 and tap in that wonderful happy memory. And that is called the look up. And it's wonderful because you want to remind yourself of all of the wonderful things that you have happening, all of the joy, all of the happiness. You want to tap that in and keep it in for as long as you can, because it's really magical. Now, another thing that we can do, have you ever heard these people sitting in circles all going, Well, it turns out that calms your vagus nerve. And when your vagus nerve is calm, you feel really good. So humming, whether it's or anything else you want to do, just hum. Like really take the time to hum. If you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling bothered, sit down and start humming. Number one, is going to push away all the people that don't like you very much far away, because they're going to start thinking, oh no, the weirdo's here. But also it calms your vagus nerve and helps you feel better. And at the end of the day, your job is to make you feel better, because this is your unique life story. Everybody else is an additional actor, but you are the main character, and you need to take care of you better than you take care of anybody else, because we can only serve from a full cup. If you're a mom, you know that when you're feeling tired and stressed, you cannot be there for your children at the same capacity as when you're feeling good, happy, relaxed and whole. And it's your responsibility to make sure you feel good, happy, relaxed and whole. It really is. And whatever you want to achieve in life is available to you. If you want to have the body of your dreams, you can. And it doesn't mean you have to go on a crazy diet or a crazy exercise regime. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in. I have a full course on how to get the body of your dreams without diet and exercise. And I even have a 2.5 hour experience that will completely change the way you look at food and completely change your relationship with yourself. So those are available to you. Everything is available to you. If you want to heal your body, no matter what you want to heal your body from, whether it is an autoimmune illness or it's just fatigue or exhaustion or brain fog, whatever it is, there are ways for you to heal your body as well. I know this from experience because I healed myself from MS flare-ups without any medication, not even cortisone. And my 10-step program will help you do exactly the same. So what I'm saying is everything is available. This life is amazing. You're meant to be enjoying it. You are the creator of your story, of your life story. So make it something amazing and remove whatever you don't like, whatever's not working for you. If you don't like your body and you'd like it to be thinner and fitter, then do the body course. If you have got an illness that you want to get over, understand what you need to understand and do the healing course. And if you just like to become more of a money magnet and attract more money and abundance to you, I've also got the money magnet course. Okay, so everything's available. You get to decide what you want for you the way you want it. Another amazing thing, I'm going to go back to how to calm yourself from stress. That another amazing way to calm yourself from stress is by calming triple warmer. So in energy medicine, triple warmer is known as your energetic warrior. And it's where the energy is sent when you're feeling stress or anxiety, right? And a long time ago, this was brilliant because we were escaping animals that wanted to eat us and other tribes that wanted to kill us when triple warmer was charged up. Now, unfortunately, it gets charged up when we don't have cell reception, when we're running out of battery, when we can't reach somebody that we need to reach. There are so many things that cause us stress now. And triple warmer is still responsible for our fight, freeze, and flight response, but there's nobody to fight, there's no place to hide, and staying still is not going to help us. Freezing in spot's not going to help. So the energy remains in triple warmer. And what happens when the energy remains in triple warmer is we've got a lot of energy in an energetic warrior, which means we might develop allergies, we might develop autoimmune illnesses, we might develop anger issues, we might be very anxious. There are lots of ways too much energy in triple warmer messes with us pretty much. But the good news is it's easily fixable. It's easy to relieve triple warmer and release the energy so that we have more energy in spleen meridian, which is the meridian responsible for this feeling of wholeness, of love, of well-being, all of these nice things. So I'm going to show you next how to remove excess energy from triple warmer. So I'm going to show you a clip from one of the workshops that I held that will explain to you how it's done, and you can follow along with it because we always need to calm triple warmer. Even when we're feeling amazing, it doesn't hurt to calm triple warmer. It just makes us feel more amazing, and that's what I want for you. More wonderful, amazing, calm feelings, because this is your life and you deserve it to be epic, right?
Hello, what's your name? Nivina. All right, Nivina, I'm going to have you put your hand like that and I'm going to try to push it down and you're going to not let me. So that's super, super strong. Amazing. Now I want you to put your hand over there on the side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a circuit and you're going to stick your hand to your leg and you're going to try not to let me pull it away, okay? And I'm going to put my hand in there and I'm going to... Okay, so I should not be able to do that. That means that you've got a lot of energy in triple warmer, but not enough in spleen meridian. But we can fix it, and I'm going to show you how, and you can all do it with me as well. Okay, if you'd like to. Rub your hands together. And then do that. We're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to put your hands over your eyes, and you're going to slide them upon the exhale. So you're going to exhale. You're going to slide it round your ears, down your neck, and we're going to pull a little bit here, and we're going to rest on our heart. And then we're going to put one hand here and one hand here. So one hand over, one hand under. All right, just for a few minutes, we're calming triple warmer. So it's going to feel a bit like a baby feels, very calm and very happy. Then we're going to make sure both of the hands with the thumbs sticking out. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a spleen flush, which means that we're going to trace spleen meridian backwards and then 3 times the right way. So we're going to start at the bottom of our ribs. We're going to go up and then down the inside of the leg, off the big toe. And now we're going to go the opposite way, up the big toe, up the inside of the leg, up high, resting low. And again, up the big toe, up the inside of the leg, up high, resting low. And a third and final time, up the big toe, up the inside of the leg, up high, resting low. Okay, Nivina, I'm going to try again. Stick your arm to your leg as hard as you can. And I cannot pull it away. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Perfect.
Okay, so now this is another way for us to calm the vagus nerve and have that feeling of well-being. And it's just to, it's called ear activation, and it's basically massaging your ears very, very gently. Just massage and pull down on them. Massage. And it's a lovely, amazing, and another free way. Well, actually, everything that I've taught you so far today has been free. So it's just all of these wonderful tools are available to us, and they're everywhere. And once you learn how to do it and you learn that they're available, you cannot unlearn them, and you can use them forever. And that's what I want for you, the ability to use these forever and for you to take control of your well-being and of your life. So, I promised you a little bit of hypnosis, and that's what I want to do. I want to hypnotize you so that you remove the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from living this calm, wonderful life that you deserve. Okay? So the mind is an amazing thing. The mind has one job and one job only, and that's keeping you alive. You were born with two fears, the fear of sudden loud noises and the fear of being dropped. Everything else you picked up along the way is a way to navigate through life. So if you're not making the money that you want to make, then you've got a money block, something in your subconscious mind that tells you you shouldn't have too much money. If your body is not the shape that you want it to be, then there's a limiting belief behind that that is stopping you from achieving the body of your dreams. Okay? If you have got an illness, then it's more likely than not, especially if it's an autoimmune illness, that your mind has created it in order to get you something it believes that you cannot get in any other way. And like I said before, I have courses that dig deep into these different reasons or blocks in your mind that are stopping you from achieving the things that you want to achieve. But for today, what we're going to do is we're going to relieve your stress. And the way that we do that generally is through rapid transformational therapy. And the way rapid transformational therapy works is it goes back to the scene, the memory, the thing that happened to you that created this rule in your mind. And then we look at it together and decide if it's valid and if it's not valid, or if it's not valid. And if it's not valid, then we reprogram that thought and upgrade it so that you are now running on new programming, and programming that is useful for you and that will support you in reaching the things that you want to reach and in achieving the dreams that you want to achieve. So right now what we're going to do is I'm going to reprogram you to feel less stress. So the way we're going to do that is I'd like you to make sure that you are in a quiet spot where you will not be interrupted, and get yourself comfortable. Sit yourself down in a comfortable position. I'm not going to do a really long session with you today because for me, I want you to just get as much information as you can, get as much healing as you can in the shortest amount of time, because I really like efficiency in the way that we work. And that's why I love rapid transformational therapy, because instead of going to a therapist for many weeks, many months to try and solve something, we get it done in between 1 to 3 sessions, and then you're done, free, ready to go off, live your life and enjoy the fruits of your healing, right? Which is what we all want. Instant results, lots of fun and enjoyment. At least that's what I want, instant results and lots of fun and enjoyment. And this is what I work on getting for my clients. So it's time for you to have your transformation session. Like I said before, get yourself comfortable. And the first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to open your eyes and look high, 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 like you're looking into your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And another deep breath in, keeping your eyeballs all the way up, exhale. And a third deep breath in, keeping your eyeballs all the way up. Upon the exhale, I'd like you to lower your eyelids all the way down. And that's lovely. Now relax your eyes and let them go wherever they want to go. Your eyelids feel heavy, droopy, drowsy. They feel glued shut, locked tight, stuck together. The muscles and nerves around your eyes are letting loose and relaxing. And the more you try to open your eyes, the more you find them glued shut, locked tight, stuck together. And now I'd like you to forget all about your eyes and tilt your chin down just a fraction. And get that feeling like you're looking over a balcony or 10 steps descending. In front of you, you can see 10 steps. And you can see your feet, hear your feet, and feel your feet. Taking step number 10, as every muscle, every nerve lets loose and relaxes. You're taking step 9 now, and every sound you hear is taking you deeper and deeper into hypnosis. You're taking step 8, and every muscle, every nerve lets loose and relaxes. You're taking step 7. You can see your feet, hear your feet, and feel your feet, making contact with every step. You're taking step 6 now, and a wonderful floaty feeling is washing over you, and you feel really good as you head to this marvelous, wonderful place of self-discovery and self-awareness. You're taking step 5 now, and you're halfway there. You can see your feet, hear your feet, and feel your feet, making contact with every step. You're taking step 4, and you're drifting even deeper as every sound you hear takes you deeper and deeper into hypnosis. You're taking step 3, and you're drifting deeper and deeper and deeper still. You're taking step 2 and 1, and you're there. Every time I click my fingers, you're drifting deeper, sinking deeper, going deeper. With every click, with every sound, you're drifting deeper, sinking deeper, going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper still. With every click, with every sound, you're drifting, sinking and going deeper. And now what I'd like to do is I'd like to prove to you that you are hypnotized. So I'd like you to put your arms out in front of you like you're holding on to the handlebars of a bike. And in your left hand, I'd like you to place or imagine that you're holding a big red bucket full of 5 kilos of wet sand. And in your right hand, you're holding the string to a big blue helium balloon. And that helium balloon is bigger than you, and it's really, really huge. And it's lifting your right arm up and up and up, while your left arm is holding the big red bucket full of wet sand. And you can feel that bucket, and you can feel the weight of that sand pulling your arm down. Your left arm is going down, 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 while your right arm is raising up and up and up. And you can feel the weight of the bucket in your left arm, in your wrist, in your elbow, and in your shoulder, while your right arm is going up and up and up. And every time you pull the right arm down, you find it bounces right back up again, because that helium balloon is so big, it's raising it up off the ground, while the left arm is carrying this really heavy bucket, and somebody's added another 10 kilos of wet sand to it, and you can feel the weight of that in your wrist, in your elbow, and in your shoulder, and it feels so heavy, while the right arm feels so light and weightless. And now I'd like you to let go of the bucket and the balloon and bring your hands down. And this is just to show you that if you can take suggestions about buckets and balloons, then you can take positive suggestions about your life. And I'd like you to listen and repeat after me. First thing I want you to say is, I am enough. I am worthy. I am deserving of an amazing, wonderful life. I am deserving of abundance. I am deserving of wealth. I deserve all the good life has to offer. I am calm and I am relaxed. I am in control of my life. My life is amazing. And now just keep your eyes closed and listen to my voice. You are aware of an amazing transformation happening inside of you. And you know once this transformation begins, it cannot be reversed and it cannot be stopped. Not by me and not by anyone. You are calm, relaxed and whole. You feel good. You are happy, balanced and relaxed. Life is beautiful. You enjoy every single day. And every day that comes is even better than the day before it. And that is how your life is from now on. The good days keep on coming and coming and coming. And you deserve that. You deserve to live a wonderful, happy, abundant life. Doing what you love to do, when you want to do it. You deserve to be abundant. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be fulfilled. You deserve to feel joy, be successful and appreciated, valued and loved. You are deserving of all the good the world has to offer, all of the good that the universe has to offer, and all of the good that your Creator has to offer you. And there is so much good on offer, and you deserve it all. You are a magnet for it. It comes to you, same as money comes to you. You earn lots of money. It flows in like energy, way more money than you could ever spend. It just flows in and in and in and makes you feel so relaxed, so calm. You love your abundant life. You love your health. You love your balance. You love your calm, and you know that you are enough. You have always been enough, and you will always be enough to do whatever you want to do, be whoever you want to be, and have whatever you want to have. You attract everything that you desire to you. You are magnetic. You vibrate on such a high magnetic level. You attract everything that you want to you. You are you, and that is wonderful. You are happy. You are light. You are calm. And you are in control of your life. And as I count you down from 3 until 1, when I get to 1, you will open your eyes, feeling happy, feeling light, feeling enough, and feeling ready to take on whatever the day brings your way, because you are you, and you are powerful. So 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me on that little hypnosis taster. So in all of the courses, we go a lot deeper. So this one, we didn't remove the blocks. We just reprogrammed parts of the subconscious mind. But in all of the courses, in the Money Magnet course, in the Self-Healing course, and in the Body Transformation course, we go a lot deeper, and we use a lot more different tools and techniques to really reprogram your subconscious mind in order to help you get what you want in life. And the results are phenomenal for all three courses. Like, people are mind blown with all of the information and all of the tools and techniques and visualizations and hypnotic recordings and different things that really, really transform a life for the better. Really give you the tools and the power and the encouragement to go off and live your best life according to your rules, the way you want it, how you like really, because that's the thing, isn't it? You want things and people will tell you, oh, you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27, 95, whatever, all of these different things, and it feels like it's a really hard, long road or a really difficult road. It might be 1 or 2 steps, but it's like going up a really steep mountain, and I don't want you to have to feel that way. I want to give you the hacks. I want to teach you how to make getting what you want in life easy, because you deserve to live a good life, and I believe it's available to all of us. I mean, it works for me, it worked for my clients, it works for everybody that listens. And if you want to transform your life, then give it a try. What have you got to lose? You either change everything or nothing changes, right? But in order for something to change, something has to change. So take the first step, put in the investment, do the work, and see the change, because you deserve it. You really do. We all deserve to live amazing, happy, abundant lives. And I would like to show you how to do that. I would like to teach you pretty much how to hack the system so you can get what you want. Because why shouldn't you? So the ways that you can work with me are either with one-to-one sessions and packages. I do one-to-one sessions. I do retreats as well. I've got one coming up in Wadi Rum really soon. Check out my Instagram profile for information on that. And so all packages, so you can either do a one session, or if you feel like you need more help, then we can do a package. But if you're looking to lose weight, or you're looking to heal your body, or you're looking to become a money magnet, I have got online courses that will help you do that and help you transform. So please make use of those. And there is a special offer to thank you for watching this masterclass and to encourage you to really take control of your life. So check out the special offers on the Money Magnet course, the Heal Yourself course, and the Complete Body Transformation course. I am absolutely delighted that you took the time to listen to this course and attend this masterclass and learn how to transform the stress in your life, or how to reduce the amount of stress in your life and live a better life. And remember, whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, whenever you're feeling stressed, to just bring yourself back to the generous present moment. Remind yourself that right now, at this minute, everything's okay. And from this moment and from this point in time, all of the options are open out in front of me. So decide on what you want and how you want it. And if I can help you, then please contact me. This is my website, hypnotherapyme.com. I've got another one, natashatalks.com. You can reach me on Instagram at @theNatashaQ, and my Facebook is Natasha Karyab. And if you've got a work thing or an event and you'd like me to speak and inspire your colleagues or employees, then also let me know. Send me a message. I'm here to guide you to living your amazing life. That is my passion, and that is my purpose in life, showing and guiding other people to live phenomenal, amazing lives, because it's available. And every single person that I help becomes a ripple effect that makes the world a better place. So together, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the world a better place by giving you more of what you want. Because when you're feeling happy, you spread that joy around. And that's what I want for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you again, either in one of the courses, on a one-to-one, or maybe in another Masterclass. Goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.